Okay, JavaScript magic. This is what I like to call JavaScript magic. It's where we change something on the page. And this is where the power of JavaScript really makes it work with HTML and CSS so that you can change and interact with things that the website user is doing on your page. So we're going to first go into our HTML section in CodePen. So you can either click on that section. We're going to create an HTML element with an ID of practice. So if you don't have CSS knowledge, that might not make sense to you. So I am going to just do a few things here. First, I'm going to write JS code with me lab activity 1. And then I'm going to, so it says create an HTML element with ID. So that means normally I might write a paragraph that says hello world. Okay. And when I save it and run it, it's gonna come up at the top of the page. Okay. So all of our JavaScript is happening after our page is loaded. Okay, so I have H1 that is a heading of the largest size and a paragraph here called Hello World. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put ID equals practice in here to Hello World. Okay, and this is where the magic is going to happen. Oh, okay, it says include the name of your favorite movie or TV show. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put, I'm really into this Sharper Objects show. It's actually ending tonight, and I still have no idea what's really happening, so really looking forward to that. So for today, since it's on my mind, I'm going to call that my favorite show. Okay, and then it says change the name to Game of Thrones instead using the getElementById method in JavaScript. Okay, so we're going to keep this as it is. Well, let me save it and run it just so you see it says Sharper Objects. It's a HBO show, by the way. Then I'm going to come over here and code challenge 4. Oops. Okay, so how do we use getElementById? This is going to be one of those things that you're going to use over and over and over and over again. So because of that, it's something that you're really going to want to be good at doing. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a variable, and I'm going to say it's going to be called getPractice message. Okay, so getPractice message, and what we're doing is we're going to go out to the web page and we're going to take the value of the item that has the ID of practice and save it to a variable. Okay, and the variable name is going to be getPracticeMessage. So we're going to do this by using document.getElementById. Okay, now it is very important that you write this exactly the way I did, with a lowercase g, a capital E, a capital B, a capital I. And you notice that it's purple. Oops. Okay, so a lot of people make the mistake, and I am definitely one of them, because in my mind ID is like a primary key, and so I don't know. So capital I, lowercase d, getElementById. Okay, so once we do this, nothing is going to happen, right? Because all we're doing right here is we're just storing the variable. Then what we do, this is where the magic really happens. Then we're going to make a new message, and we're going to put in Game of Thrones. All right. Okay, so now we have a new variable with Game of Thrones. Okay, let's save it. Do you think anything's going to happen? If you said no, you're right. Nothing has happened. We still see Sharper Objects. Here is the line of code that makes the magic. So we're going to say get practice message dot text content, again, lowercase t, capital C, equals new message. Okay, so now what we're saying the text content of this element, practice, which is currently set to sharper objects, is now going to become Game of Thrones. So go ahead, let's save it. Watch my page carefully. And there we go. It's the JavaScript magic trick in my head. Okay, we will be doing this a lot. So memorize this. This is definitely one of those things that you will want to know how to do.